So, and yes, so I hope you have a great show because technical issues, you know, the Wi-Fi in the hotel is not always the best, but I deleted every unnecessary uh, um, let me know programs in the back. So I hope we will have a stable connection this morning. So guys, before we start, you know, we share this stream on this show on YouTube as well. So if you watch it on YouTube and maybe later as a recording, then you will find a button in the right corner so you can subscribe this channel from YouTube and Admirals, and you will never miss an episode. So feel free to ask whatever you want in the show here on Zoom or maybe on YouTube. I have it on my list too. So let's switch or let me stream my screen. And let me see. Just have to fix because I have only my notebook there. So here we go. Mihai, wonderful, good morning. Marie-Louise, good morning. Tina, wonderful, good morning too. Okay, so here we go. And on YouTube. Okay. So good morning on YouTube as well. Renee, Michael, Don, Joachim, Olaf, wonderful, good morning. Darom, good morning. Don, Nico. So, okay, so as I said, maybe there's an echo or something else. So, you know, this today and tomorrow, it's a little bit different. Michael, wonderful, good morning. So feel free to ask and welcome to everybody. My name is Markus Gabel. I'm your host. And with my moderator in the back, Anna, good morning. And my special fan, Amy on your desk, Claudia, wonderful, good morning. So let's see what we can do. And first of all, let's have a look at the upcoming events today. The first quarterly estimate of GDP is already out at 8, and the monthly estimates too. So we expect the US weekly export sales this afternoon 2:30 and the gas storage report at 5:30 German time. This is what we expect today. So you see, it's not really that most important numbers today, so we can focus on our trading. So let's go to our trades, guys. So yesterday let's start with our DAX trading, and here we go. Okay, just let's do this. So DAX, here we go. Okay, so guys, yesterday was a special day. Unfortunately, I was on the road. So, but we prepared yesterday, as you know, guys, we prepared yesterday this trade. And as said, as long as the trend here in DAX 10 minutes is valid, you have to do the trade, because we're speculating on a trend continuation. Because, you know, I always tell you every morning, there are only two things that can happen: a trend continuation or a trend break. And you see, yesterday it happened again, because we had suddenly more volume on the buyer side than on the seller side. And look what happened yesterday. There came the breakouts to the upper side. And the signal, the clear signal, guys, here was your signal. At that time, there were the balance candles. That was the opening in the morning, Germany opening, and there was the balance candles within the correction zone. There was your signal. I'm not sure if you took it, because that was a duty, you see, and it was a great trade. Suddenly there was in the afternoon a break, an outbreak to the upper side. So, and I hope you did it, because that's the rules and that's the duty. So, and finally, there was a trend. So now we have a new correction zone. The correction zone now is from here down to the last 0.3. Here we go. And here. So that's our correction zone right now. So, and now we have a downtrend. So that's a corrective downtrend on the right side. So, and I trade this downtrend right now because that was, we see that's the downtrend with a move, correction, move, correction. Yesterday, when I came to Frankfurt and I opened my chart, I saw this, that's the trade on the right side. Maybe you ask why I didn't take this trade. Yes, sorry, I was on the street, on the highway yesterday, and I don't trade on my phone, or not during I drive, of course not. So, but that's I hope you did it because that was the duty, because it was the rules. So when I came to my office here in Frankfurt, then I saw this, and we have a new trend. So I started a trend with a close short, with a close stop loss, because I don't want to risk so much money. So I got out with a small loss. But this morning I realized, okay, the trend, the downtrend, which is the secondary trend facing downwards, is still valid. So therefore, there is my 0.2. Here is my 0.2, which means I have to do it. So let me see if I can have my drawing program. Okay, just a moment. I have to fix it a bit. So just, where is my, oh, here we go. Come on. Now, great. Great, wonderful. So that's the technical issues I told you. Okay, so let's do it again. Here we go. Yeah, here's my drawing program. Here we go. So here is my 0.2. That's the 0.2, and that's my final target. So if I will reach it, and there is the 0.2 from the main trend. That's the 0.3. Here's the old point, the last 0.2. So we have two trends right now. The main trend is facing upwards, and the secondary trend is my correction. And this, because I don't have an open trade, which means I have to trade this on the right side of the chart. So therefore, there is my final target, and here I will react. So I have to, that's a kind of working style. This is what you have to, your choice. So you can go out if you reach the 0.2, because there we fulfill the hit quote, you know, always the same, 86% from the correction to the last 0.2. So just to take the move. So it's your decision if you go out there, if you make a partial profit, trade a stop into profit, because that's a rule, guys. It's impossible that we reach or that we fulfill the hit code and then we make losses. That's senseless. Yeah, we have to work on that. So, or you wait what happens at the 0.2. As long as you have trend continuation candles on Heikin Ashi, trade a stop, maybe bar by bar. The moment you have a balanced candle, go out, yeah, or trade a stop closer. It's just on you. Yeah, that's your decision. And because this morning I'm on my place, I can watch it and we can see and I can check it what happens at the last 0.2. So, and then I trail my stop. At latest, if, so first of all, I have to trail my stop here first. Here I can do it here right now, smallest loss. So, but at least when I reach the 0.2, I trail the stop into profit. And then let's check the chart. Okay, so feel free, guys, to ask and to ask your question on whatever you Yes, of course. That was the balance candle here. So you see here on the left side, there was the balance candle. The first one, again, because Claudia asked me on YouTube. So there was a balance candle. And so there was the balance candle, and here a bit of balance candle too. So here you had these two choices and opportunities to go long. So just on the rules, yeah. And you know, so you see, trading basically is a bit of simple system. It's never easy because, you know, the problem is sitting in front of the screens. So now let's go to our hourly charts. And by the way, guys, if you want to have more information, then you always can go on Admirals on Instagram. In case you have an Instagram account, you can follow Admirals Global there too. And by the way, today I want to inform you that on Admirals you can make copy trading. So first option, you can follow one guy who shares his trade with you, or maybe if you think you are good enough that people can follow you, then join this copy trading, open an account there, and then people can follow you here. So this is completely new from Admirals, and I think it's a really cool idea. You can check the guys, they share the ideas there, and then you can understand, and then you can follow there. That's could be a really interesting idea, by the way. So now let's go, guys. Here is very, very interesting on crude oil. So yesterday, you know, we talked about this chance yesterday morning. So we had this trend, movement, correction, move, correction, move. There was first correction. So we started here a trade, but I trailed, I had a stop loss close to last 0.3 with a question mark, because I know I had to go to drive. And so therefore I don't want to risk something. So I got out, but the trend was still valid. There was no trend break because there, guys, was no close. No volume enough to have a close there. So therefore, there were the balance candles. When I came to my office in Frankfurt, I saw this, and you know, I stick to the rules. So therefore, the rules were still there because the point of control is here up. So therefore, I open the trade new and see what happens. At the end, we had a trend continuation. So, and I told you, yeah, take the money. So therefore, this morning I came to my computer and I saw, oh, now it's a bit of balance candles. Trail my stop and get out. And you see, great profit, full position size, no partial profits. Why? Next correction, I can do it again. Yeah. So this is what I did in oil, and it was a wonderful trade yesterday. Just sticking the rules. It's not a secret. It's not the holy grail. It's just sticking to rules. And you see, in most of the times, a trend continuation is always more likely than a trend break, guys. Okay, let's go to Dow Jones. Yeah, there was the breakout yesterday too. And you know, that's an old trend, a really old trend. And here, maybe I can tell you, look, we had again, so just check it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 trend arms, guys. Oh, 9. Sorry, 9 trend arms. Was that everything? Yes, 9 trend arms. No one can know that when you start the trade. So therefore, let's learn 2 things. Try to take the first possible trade or entry and then let it run. If you see there is an option to make partial profits, do it. Or if you go in and out, then never miss the second or the third entry. And at a special point, let it run. Because you need kind of these trades because we have losses and we need this long running trades. So in Dow Jones, what is to do? The first point, we realize the point of control is lower, is here at, or what is it, 34,583, I guess. So we have nothing to do. We have to wait until we have a clear and valid downtrend that we can go short. In gold, yeah, it's still a valid downtrend, but on the right side, we must realize there is a bit of uptrend right now. And where is the uptrend? That's the uptrend here. Yeah, no, not really, not really. So gold tries to do that. This is this one, move, correction. And if we have a close above this high, then we have a trend. And then we can make the next one, and then we can open a trade here. And you see there is a bit of lower trend, secondary trend, this, yeah, this one, but that's, yeah, it's a bit difficult. So just wait on the official trade. Official trade will be this one. So this, and next correction, and then can go up to the point of control. So in gold, just on the watch list for today. Okay, so there's a question about Nasdaq. So let me see if I can, Nasdaq, let's see, where is Nasdaq? And NQ, here we go. So, and Joachim is asking about Nasdaq in 30 minutes. Is there a downtrend? Let's see. Is there a downtrend? So we have to start there, move. So is there a close? Yes. This and this, and here we go. So there's a downtrend, yes. There's a downtrend, so the final target is the 0.2. Could be interesting in 30 minutes because there's the point of low 2. So maybe you have a chance to trade this distance and then to react on this 0.2. So in my opinion, on the technical part, yes, it is a downtrend in a technical part. Okay, so Legolas, wonderful, good morning. US dollar Swiss franc is good to sell for short time like GDP. So please give me the time frame you wanna see it. Without the time frame, I cannot make a proper analysis. So please, Legolas, give me the time frame, please. Okay, so then we have Euro USD on for hourly chart, by the way. In Euro USD, in hourly chart, so first of all, we realize the point of control is above, higher. So do we have a trend? Yes, guys, we have a trend. It's a little bit hard to see, but it is a trend. Move, correction, because no close to the starting point. So this is move and correction. So I guess let's see if there is how far the correction went. Yeah, we have prices at the 38%. That's fine. That's fine. In the first trend arm, yeah, it's not a need to have a close below the below 38%. So therefore, if we will see a balanced candle there, by the way, Actually, you see the price is going down a bit. So there is no hurry to set a pending order. So, but just check it. If maybe I guess the next candle will be a trend continuation candle to the lower side. So therefore, be careful with it. But have it in your watch list. Euro USD, next panels candle, we have to take the trade. Okay? Because point of control is above, and the trend continuation, is always more possible than a trend break. Okay? Okay, so Claudia, I guess you're talking about 10 minutes, right? Give me this answer, please. Okay, so that euro, we have this, oil we did. And now let's go to the 4-hourly chart. And let me check if you have any questions. No. Okay, so let's go to 4-hourly chart. So, okay, New Zealand, Japanese yen. You see, we open a trade there. We open a trade there because the balance candle, so check it. And we told about yesterday, it was a great trade, guys. So we had starting point there, move, correction, move. There was the correction, you see, there was the balance candle. And we open it, and you see the trend continuation, another hit, by the way. So, and when I saw this yesterday evening, I saw, okay, there's a kind of weakness in the chart. There's more volume on the seller side. I trade my stop and I got out. Really, really cool stuff. You see, in, out, take the money. That's all. Just speculating on this trend continuation and react on, you can read, not interpret what you can read on the chart. And here you see how important it is to stick to the rules. So that's the second. Now we came to the third correction, just on a watch list, guys. New Zealand dollars, Japanese yen, because third trend correction, third trend arm, next balance candle, we did it again, just on a watch list, okay? So Claudia is talking about 10 minutes about the downtrend. Yes, this is what I show you here. That's the downtrend. The move, the first correction, move, correction. As I said, I did it here, and now again. So, and point 2, or the old point 2, the uptrend is my target. Yeah, so there is your valid downtrend. Okay, so let's go back. And now let's talk about our running trades in Australian dollar, US dollar. So here we go, guys. You see there are a bit of balance candles. Okay, no loss, no loss. Trail the stop into the profit, no loss. So that's the trend. That's my trend with movement, correction, movement, correction. You see, there was the balance candle. We opened the trade. It took a while, and then the price jumped up yesterday. And now there's a kind of weakness. You see, there's the first balance candle. So therefore, no loss. There is no problem because we have rules, all right? We have rules. So even if we get out now, we have a small profit. It's fine, but no loss. And the next balance candle, we do it again. Still on a watch list if we get out, okay? But if the price is going my direction and you see there comes weakness in the chart, actually, I have to do it in that way. You don't have to do it. Maybe you can trail or you can leave your stop at the last 0.3 if you want. It's fine. But I'm in a deep drawdown phase right now, and I have to push my account. So which means I have to work different. So where is the only piece I can change a bit? It's not the rules, because the rules are fixed, but my trade management, I can intervene into my trade management, which means cut the loss, but never miss the re-entry. So therefore, I have to do it in that way. If you are not in a drawdown phase, if you're cool with your trade, trust the system and let and trade a stop closer, yeah, and just wait. But I'm a little bit fine with that because yeah, I can make a re-entry. Did you sell a part of your push position there? Which beef poppy, which we have time delay between Zoom and YouTube. So please let me know which currency you mean, which trade you're talking about. Okay, Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Still in profit. There is nothing to do for the moment. And the price is going down a bit. And I guess there is a weakness again because we have a downtrend here. You know, we want to reach the point of control, and it's so far away, but we're struggling here. So stop loss, trade the stop loss a bit closer here and get out, and then we can make a re-entry in Canadian dollar, US dollar. US, there comes Australia. No, I don't make a part of, don't make partial profits. Completely out and looking for a new entry. So Euro, Australian dollar, we got out with the rest of our position yesterday because we have to do that. We are within the red zone, and I have to realize on the right side there is a downtrend right now. So that's my downtrend. Move, correction, second move, and third move, and that's the fourth trend arm already. Okay, so let's see how the market will react there. As long as we don't break the trend here, we have to speculate that the price will go down to the point of control. Yeah, so we had a profitable trade. That was cool. It was cool, and now we have to wait. Euro USD, Euro Australian dollar on the watch list, please, for a possible short. British pound Australian dollar. Yes, that was another balance candle. Now we are back on track to our entry. That's a cool system. So you see there was the balance candle here again, and there come a little bit more power into the market. And now we can speculate maybe to the point to here. I'm really excited. I'm really excited if you reach this point. I'm really excited about that. So it's really interesting that we see a trend continuation. Okay, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, so I have to realize, guys, after we reach, oh, this is the trend, you know, that's the trend. So that's the trend, move, correction, move, correction. There were the balance candles. We open the trade there. Yeah, we are struggling with the point of control there. So, and now I must realize there comes weakness in the chart. So, which means out, out, out. I close this trade right now. No loss, no loss, because I can take the next balance candle to open the trade again, but no loss for me at the moment. It's your choice what you can do. You can leave your stop loss below the last 0.3 with a question mark. It's your choice. But for me, I have to act differently because I'm a deep drawdown phase. I don't accept any loss if I was in profit already. Yeah, so there is just no loss. With the next balance candle, I do it again. New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. And Anna, if you are ready, then and if you want, we can open my question for you today, guys. I have just a quick question for you, because this week is our trend in the focus. And I have a question. For example, there is no trend. What to do, guys? 3 answers possible. Just nothing, just wait. Or I open a trade because there will be a trend soon. Or maybe I'm not sure. What shall I do? So what's your choice? There is no trend. What to do? Think about rule number 1 and the 3 capitals, you know? Maybe you have a special answer. So there is no trend. What to do? Nothing, just wait. Or I open a trade because there will be a trend soon. Or I have no idea. What shall I do? Okay. Great. So here we go. This is what I'm talking about. New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. Here we go. We open the trade. That was the rules. Here we had the rules. Move, correction, move, correction, balance candle, entry, take the move. I trade my stop loss and I take the money. Because 1, 2, next correction, next balance candle, let's do it again. Still on the watch list. So then we have New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Yeah, here we go. You know, this is one of the bad trades we have still in, because this is the trend, move, correction, move. So there we open the trend after this small correction, then the price went deeper. And here you see, now yesterday we jumped up, we came close to our entry, but now, yeah, unfortunately the price is going down again. So I trail my stop a bit closer, and then I realize this loss and I do it again. Just the trend is still valid, and my point of control is still above. But on the other side, I have to realize, okay, there's just a downtrend too. Move, correction, move, no trend continuation there. So deeper correction. So it's really, really an unclear situation. Basically, this is still my main trend, and I'm focusing on my main trend. So if we see, if I will get out there and have a new balance candles, I will do it again. So then British pound, Canadian dollar. Yeah, unfortunately we got out yesterday. Yesterday we got out because, but the trend is still valid, guys. Trend is still valid. We have this move, correction, move, correction, and there was no trend continuation there. No trend continuation. So we take this, we took this balance candles, and unfortunately price went down to the point of control. But you see there's a bit of weakness in the chart. But if you can see a kind of stabilization at the point of control, because the trend will break there at the last 0.3. As long as we cannot see the trend break, we have to assume that the price will go up again. So just do it again. Still on my watch list, British pound, Canadian dollar, too. Okay, so and the last one for today is US dollar, Canadian dollar. And here we have balance candles, guys. The trend is still valid. We cut the possible loss, and here we come up with balance candles too. So we have to open this trade again to reach 0.2 again. So just after the show, open a position there. Okay, we have a clear answer. There is no trend, what to do. 93% learned a lot of this morning briefing show. Nothing, just wait, you know, that's the rules. Yeah, and if you cannot influence the price on the right side, guys, then you have to stick to the rules. If you cannot influence the price, if you cannot work with guarantees, you have to work with probabilities. Probabilities means you need a strategy. Strategy means you need rules, because the rules you can test in the past, that you know how you can act on the right side of the chart. So if you have a positive test in a back test, a positive result, then it makes no sense to act differently on the right side. That's not logically. Okay, so just stick to the rules, and we have the three capitals: no trend, no trade. That's easy, and that's all. Guys, thanks for listening. If you watch it later on YouTube, then subscribe the channel with the right corner, give us a like if you want, and of course, you can leave your comment if you want below that video on YouTube if you watch it later or right now. Feel free to ask whatever is in your mind. We can talk about almost everything. In this case, guys, thanks, Anna, and thanks to everybody of you to listening, to join this session. I hope we see each other tomorrow. And until tomorrow, I wish you all the best. A nice Thursday. Have courage and be kind. As always, may the force of the rules